What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, Sealz the Man. It's a blessing to be back. And tonight's topic will be about Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin's divorce and the things I noticed right after. So like I always say, if you like understanding the mind of men and like how I break it down, follow me, subscribe to me. It's the box right below this video box. Thank you for that. And after this video, make sure you leave your comments in the comment box below. And please like this video, as this will help me become more visible to people who haven't met your guy Sealz the Man yet. So thank you for that. And if you don't already, follow me on Instagram at Sealz the Man. Sealz the Man on all platforms. All right, so let's get to it. So as I mentioned, Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin have finalized a divorce after 9 years. But now I would like to start off and say prayers up to both of them. A breakup, let alone a divorce, can be traumatic. And speaking to people who have been divorced, it is. A lot of people might say, they'll be all right, they're rich. But what I will say to those people is when it comes to those dark, lonely nights when you're by yourself, just you contemplating on your recent divorce, contemplating on what happened and why it happened, blaming yourself for it happening, separation anxiety, grief over wasted time, no amount of money can take that away. A human being is a human being. And like most rehabilitation of the mental, it takes time and understanding to heal. So I just wanted to start off with that. So the first thing I noticed after this divorce with Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin was, let me talk about it. The popular hashtag relationship goals. And I gotta say, I saw a lot of people during these 9 years of their marriage talk about this marriage as if it was relationship goals. I saw a lot of people modeling their marriages after their marriage. But once again, this teaches us not to idolize marriages and relationships that we have no inside knowledge of. No one is perfect, and no union is perfect. Also, we have to stop comparing our lives and aspirations to others. We have to stop modeling our relationships to other relationships because we are ignorant to the history and the ongoings of their relationship. And social media has been the trick of the enemy for a lot of us because people always put their best pictures on social media, but they never show you the ugliness of their relationships. They never show you the ugliness of their grind. They never show you the ugliness. So let's keep that in mind. There's always two sides to every picture. The second thing I noticed and the second thing I want to talk about is the state of marriage in today's society. If you ask people today of what they feel about marriage, do they intend on getting married, and how high marriage is on their priority list, I bet you will get totally different answers from people of previous generations. Because marriage today in a lot of people's minds are looked at as everything besides love association. And yeah, marriage in a way has always had a business model to it, especially with the government being involved in it. But overall, it is totally different in today's society. And I've seen the craziest things. I've seen people get married to lock the other person down. I've seen people get married to put on a front on their social media. We even see people get married for money on TV shows. The essence of marriage has been diluted. The third thing I want to talk about, the third thing I noticed after Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin's divorce is a specific line in the marriage vows. Till death do us part. That's probably the most profound part of the vows, right? And I've always wondered, have people forgotten that part of their vows? That phrase, until death do us part, means death should be the only thing that separates the married couple for their whole lives. So to explain a little further, this common line does not mean the couple can't separate if they choose to later on, but it's used to emphasize the importance of trying to make a marriage work to the best of your ability. Whew. That's pretty deep. This phrase is also important in the ceremony due to the emphasis on parting in marriage only for serious matters, not trivial ones. But in today's society, that does not seem to be the case. People are getting divorced for anything. I was reading an article and the couple got divorced because they couldn't decide on the name of their cat and the food the cat would eat. So putting all this together, with this specific line of the vows in mind, I've come to the conclusion that today's society has dulled the image of marriage. It's lost its luster with this generation. But not only the marriage itself, but the actual vows that these couples promise to each other before God. Like, these are really important promises to make to each other. But going back to why this specific line of the marriage vows is so important, it's because it's a reminder to the couple to try your very best to make it work. And today's society seems to have lost the want and need to make things work for things that can be fixed if they tried to make it work. So death do us part. That line is a reminder to the couple to do whatever it takes with all your ability and power to make it work. Outside of the obvious violations like physical and mental abuse, unforgivable and damaging lies, etc. But outside of that, couples should use every ounce of effort they can to make marriages work. And if all else fails, it's time to move on. And that seems to be the case in this divorce, because 9 years is a long time in today's society because of the speed of everything that's going on. Social media, having access to so many people around the world, their careers, and everyone having access to your relationship. All of those things combined can speed up and age a relationship more than you think. And the fourth thing I want to talk about in today's society, how both sides of the union have more say-so about the state of their marriage and the decision from there. Because back in the day, men dominated marriages. The say-so, the financial decisions, and decisions, period. But in today's society, which is the topic of this video, women have more say-so on what goes on, especially with the woman's dollar being more powerful than it has ever been. But going away from money and gender roles in money and relationships, which is a whole nother topic and video, but I might dive into that. That's a good thing to talk about. Women have their fair share in discussing the state of their marriage today. It's no longer one-sided, and women are initiating divorces more than ever, while before it was mostly men. So there's evidence that when things aren't going right, both sides are having a more equal share into the decisions going forward in their marriage, unlike times of the past. So in my conclusion, I just want to talk about the major shift of marriage in today's society and how it is totally different from generations ago. And as you know, I do not judge. I just talk about things I notice. I talk about things I learn from other people's experiences. So tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about Meagan Good and DeVon Franklin's divorce? But most importantly, I want you to tell me what you think about today's temperature of marriage in today's society and the forecast of it for our future. Important stuff. But this is your guy, Sealz the Man, bringing you something to talk about, something to think about on tonight. I love doing this, and I love when y'all watch my videos. I really appreciate and support y'all. Let me know what y'all think, and I will see y'all at the next video. You like my part? You like my part? For those who don't know, just before I end this video, Nas the rapper, he inspired me when I was a kid to get a part, and I'm like 30 plus now, and I am never getting tired of getting this part in my head. Love it. I like it. I hope you guys like it too. Good night. Oh, peace and blessings. Good night.